Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for June 26, 2023. This is for Aries. Aries, should this video cut off due to time constraints on certain platforms, just know we always upload the extended to YouTube, and we typically upload there first, so if you like, share, and subscribe, you'll be notified of when we do. And the link for that's on our page, and this is our last shuffle. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening. So we have the Sacred Temple, and we have Courage. There may be, excuse me, you're gonna do what you feel is the spirit's asking you to do what feels right to you. Like, you know that you're meant to do something. Like, this is what I'm meant to do, this is what I came to do, this is what my purpose is for, and to continue to go along that path and not be taken off of that path or distracted in any way. Right? They're telling you to you got to finish what you start here. Yeah, for sure. You have to have the courage that once you start something, you got, once you jump on that horse, you got to ride it, kind of thing. But then there's also an energy of boredom or something with it, right? Like, you started something off with a lot of conviction, and then they're showing that there may be some boredom now with the path that you're on. Let's see what's going on. And then you have Seven of Wands, and you have the Hermit. Oh, wow. Okay, so the Sacred Temple, you have the Knight of Cups, the King of Wands, and Hermit and Seven of Wands, right? So this sounds a lot to me like a person who... It's like you may want to quickly move forward. You may want to quickly move through something. But they're asking you here with the Knight of Cups, rather. It's like whatever you said that, like, you were like, yeah, sure, I could do that. You're confident about it. They're saying that whatever it is that you agree to today, right? Or maybe something that you already agreed to in the past. They're speaking of how you would like to get through it quickly before you lose interest. And so there would need to be a deep soul searching or something to that magnitude of, before you speak about what you want to do or you agree to something, you need to think about how long it might take or how interesting it really is to you. And it's not because of any other reason than you're not going to continue on that path if you're not interested. Or you won't be able to move quickly unless you're interested as well. There's something about that here. The Courage with Ace of Cups and Five of Wands is basically like you have to fight against wanting to start over. You may want to have to, because if it gets boring, you're going to want to be like, look, next project. You know what I mean? Next thing. I can't. This is ridiculous, right? It's dragging on too long. So they're asking you to, like, kind of dig deep first before you agree to do anything. Okay? Stuck energy with the Four of Pentacles and then Four of Swords. This tells me, oh gosh, well, it's like you may be stuck on... Four of Pentacles is like holding on to something, right? And the Four of Swords, so you may want to have a peace of mind. You may be stuck on that. And so they're telling you be very careful. Once again, they're bringing up the same thing, that a lot of your energy is like you have to have the courage to continue to go the distance that you're already, like, the path you're already on. But due to complacency or boredom, you're not going to, you might miss opportunities trying to go quickly. They're also telling you stop rushing through things. Don't rush, right? Take your time. And the stuck energy, though, this looks like you're holding on to your peace of mind. So they want you to pay attention to that. Be stuck on that too. Because if you agree to do a thing, whatever this is, right? You agree to do it. You have to expect that it might take longer than you thought. And so you would have, yeah, they want you to think about it. Would you have a peace of mind knowing that something may not go the way that you want, and there may be other things, and you may have to do something else, and you may have to, and maybe a little bit more than you thought. They're not saying that it's too hard. They're saying that it may not be as fast as you want it to be. A consciousness of lack is Knight of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Like, you may be tempted to abandon it altogether. You may feel like you don't have time for something. You don't have time for this, right? Knight of Pentacles and Hanged Man oftentimes is an energy of eventually you come around. Eventually you will come around to something. But if you lack this, that means you lack patience, right? This is very important, Aries. Don't agree to do anything today. It's pretty much the same thing, the same message repeatedly. Don't agree to do anything unless you are very aware that it could be longer than you expected. And if you're able to, handle that, go for it. And that's basically it. This is very, very mundane and wow. Okay, so a repetitive message. So Spirit's just telling you, be careful first before you do it. Don't do it unless you are confident that you're going to stick through it to the end. So you could be dealing with the stronger signs are Pisces and Virgo, right? That the plan meets the imagination meets the plan, kind of thing. But also too, so imagine the worst or whatever, the worst case scenario. I mean, that it would be longer than you expected it to be. They're asking you not to overthink. Every sign is here except for air, which would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So they're asking you not to overthink this. This isn't something that you need to be deliberating forever. It's just, can you do it? Can you deal with the fact that it might be a little bit longer, extra hour, extra couple hours, or not? Will you abandon it before it even gets finished? That's the question. If you feel like that, then don't do it. All right? All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.